Hi, AISM Primary Families. This is Taryn Bon-Clegg. I'm the PYP Coordinator and Assistant Principal of the Primary, and it will be my pleasure to walk you through our planner for distance learning. If you are a parent who also has children in ELC and KG, the videos are very similar in terms of the structure and the planner. The only thing that would differ would be the amount of time for the older learners would be a little bit longer. So if you've already watched the videos, you probably don't need to watch these two videos. If you are a parent who does not have a child in ELC or KG, then definitely please watch video 1 and video 2 of this series. Video 1, I'll be walking you through some overall structures for different learning, for distance learning. And then in video 2, I'll go into a little bit more detail of the specific planner and the different parts and pieces and how you as a parent can help your child navigate through that week to week. So the first few slides of the distance learning planner will be static. These will not change week per week. And we've made that decision because they contain some information that we feel will be useful to learners and families to have quick and easy at their fingertips. The first slide will always be the title slide to help families and learners stay organized of which planner is for which grade. The second slide goes through a daily suggested structure. So we are very aware that learners and families are in different places around the world and that families have different needs and different opportunities. So we wanted to offer a suggested daily structure that families who are able to follow can, knowing that not all families might be able to follow and will need to do what works for them. So our suggested daily structure is 8:30 to 9 a.m. Learners either watch a morning message, which will be a posted pre-recorded video, or participate in a community meeting. So these two activities are similar in purpose. So they are meant to help keep the community connected, to help the learners stay connected with one another, and the learners are also to have some connection with their homeroom teacher. 4 out of 5 days a week, it will just be watching a pre-recorded video. And then 1 day a week, it will be participating in a live interactive Zoom. And the days of the week for those community meetings will rotate. So every grade level will have 1 day where they're able to offer community meetings for their learners. So ELC will happen on Mondays. KG and grade 1 will have their community meetings on Tuesday. Grade 2 and grade 3 will have their community meetings on Wednesday. Grade 4 will have their community meetings on Thursday, and grade 5 will have their community meetings on Friday. And we chose to stagger these community meetings for a few different reasons. Number one, knowing that families are going to be sharing devices. Number two, knowing that parents are likely going to need to support the younger learners in getting onto these Zoom meetings. And then number four, also balancing Wi-Fi usage. So the morning meetings will be pre-recorded, or the morning messages, will be pre-recorded, and learners and families will find those links shared either through Seesaw or Google Classroom for some of the older grades, and they'll just press play and enjoy. On the week where it's a community meeting, because we have learners and families who are all around the world, we have 2 different time options for those community meetings. So we have an 8 a.m. Maputo time option for those learners who might be in North America or Europe, where this time is a little bit more doable to join the community chat. And we also have a second option, 5 p.m. Maputo time, for learners who might be in Asia or Australia or New Zealand, where the later time is a little bit easier to connect. Families that are in Maputo or a similar time zone are welcome to choose which time works better for their family. And the expectation is that learners try to join at least one. With the consideration that we have learners and teachers at different places around the world, it might not be that the learners are participating in a community meeting with their homeroom teacher. So we wanted to make sure that all learners, no matter where they were, had an opportunity to join a meeting, but that meeting might be hosted by a fellow teacher in their grade level. As much as possible to try to accommodate for the different families that are around the world. So the day of the community meeting, the link to the meeting via Zoom will be shared with families, and learners can click the one that they're going to participate in, either option 1 or option 2, and then just enjoy that community time together. 9 to 11 is when we recommend time for learning. And this is where learners are going to be able to choose from their learning plans what they complete. And then again, from 12 to 2, another 2-hour block for learning. We really want to emphasize lots of wellness breaks, as much as possible, screen-free, active, and moving. At the bottom, we have a shortcut link to some of the amazing distance ASA opportunities that we have, again, just to have that easily accessible for learners and families. The next slide is the week at a glance slide. So you can see that every day there's either a morning message or a morning meeting, depending on the grade level rotation. And then Monday through Thursday has a very similar structure, which I will go through in detail. And then Friday is more of a flexible learning day, which I will also go through in detail. So every day, Monday through Thursday, there will be all of the homeroom learning subjects. There will be a learning activity for all of those. The expectation is that learners complete all of these activities every day. There will also be a collection of specialist subject activities. So this is PE, visual arts, performing arts, and Portuguese. And the expectation will be that learners choose one specialist activity to complete each day, with the expectation that all of them are complete by the end of the week. For learners who are completing their daily learning and still have some time and interest in going further, teachers will be providing some choice extensions. These are not required learning. These are meant to help learners go a little further in their learning if they have the time to do so. Friday is more of a flexible learning day. So one of the priorities for Friday is to let learners and families get caught up on the learning from the week. So if any of the homeroom learning wasn't completed or the single subject learning wasn't completed, that will be a priority for Friday. Friday also presents an opportunity for learners to go further. So learners who were not able to do some of the choice extensions through the week might choose to spend some of their Friday doing those choice extensions. Or some learners might have found that they were able to do a few choice extensions in some subject areas. Friday presents a great opportunity for them to go further in some of the other subject areas. Friday is also a great day for learners to embark in a personal inquiry or a passion project in an area of their choosing outside of the structured learning from their teacher. The third slide is support at a glance. So this is where learners and families can see who is available to them to help with what, and also how to contact with them. Seeing that all of the support people are available via email, and the homeroom teacher, single subject teacher, and learning support and EAL teachers are also available by video chat. These video chats must be by appointment. They will need to be scheduled via email or seesaw message, and they can be initiated either by the teacher or the parent. So hopefully that helps there. The second video, I'm going to get into some of the more specific parts of the planner to help navigate the week. But hopefully this video gave you a good overview of our distance learning plan for grade 1 to 5. Thanks for listening. Look forward to seeing you in video 2.